Hi, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome Valerie from Illumination Portal. Hi, Val.
Hi, thank you for having me, Jean. I appreciate you today. Well, every
Thanks
day,
for.
not just today.
You are welcome, Val, and you're very busy woman. You are going from channel to channel and giving a
Mm,
lot of updates and explanations and helping us all get through some of this. What would you call it? Unprecedented type of astrology.
uh, yes, unprecedented. We've never been here before, and these are new creational energies. We,
Oh,
we, yeah, we just had the equinox. The very next day, we had a new moon in Aries. The sun is in Aries. We had Pluto change from Capricorn to Aquarius on Wednesday, and then we had Mars change from Gemini to Cancer on Saturday. So, with this being the equinox, with this being uh, after the last few years of like, I look at it like it was dredging up all that was not serving humanity anymore, or any of us really. And we kind of had to go through that period. We all know what that felt like. And but this is all new. This is it. This is like the time we've been waiting for to start our new creations, our new projects, our new uh e- e- everything. Anything and everything you could start. And usually that's the case with the equinox, but with that Pluto and Mars change, um it is really a generational change. Like this is a new. We might not be in the age of Aquarius just yet, but we are the foundation. We're building that foundation, and with that, with Pluto going in to Aquarius, it's opening that door, and it's we're entering into new territory. It's really cool. It, Hi Zoe, my friend Zoe's here. She's like my daughter.
aw.
Hi
Well,
Kate.
yes, we'd like to say hello to everybody who is in the chat. And I see Sherry Luke,
Hi
I see
Sherry.
Dozen Cats Kelly, and Dozen Cats Kelly is making a comment on Valerie's channel. And
Oh.
we are dual screening for to both channels, and I can see the difference. Can you see the difference in the in the chat? You can see the little icon next to your chat. And
Yeah.
Lauren Hunsinger is here. And
Yeah.
Lauren, keep coming in and saying hello until I get the proper pronunciation of your last name. Denise
Denise, hi
Hammond.
Denise. Oh, so beautiful.
And I
Yeah,
see Tanya from Facebook. So hi Tanya, thanks for joining us from Facebook. And Pierrette White is here. She has her first question. Excellent.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we
Hi,
have
warrior
that
girl.
scheduled. Yeah, we're going to be doing some astrology review, and then we're going to be taking some questions. Oh, and Warrior Girl is on your channel too. I love this.
Yes,
And
I do
Linda De
too.
Gonzalez. We can see you all. We can see you all. This is wonderful.
I, it's fascinating to, but I have to say, fair warning, I am not this quick. We're all learning this new. I mean, Jean's really good with the technology, but this is the first time I've done this. And I have these things on to keep the noise out. So just it seems like I'm underwater, so but I can hear. I feel
And High Vibin is here, and Wiki is here. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And Sandra
I
Wells is here.
know. Oh.
Wonderful. So, when you say that we're going into the age of Aquarius, and
Mhm.
but only or Pluto is going into Aquarius only for a few months and then coming back,
Mm.
is that to allow us to get used to like sort of the vibration and the energy around what it might be?
Yeah, usually anytime a planet changes signs, it does take a little some time to get used to it. But with this is very different. Um, Pluto, okay, first, let me say this. There's 0 to 29 degree on in the astrological wheel. So 29 and 0 are the critical degrees. At 29, you're at the end, right? So we were at the end of Capricorn and Pluto for about 2 months. We sat at 29 degrees. In that 2 months, just think of what all the things that have been uncovered, have been coming up to look at, the banking, politics, all these, because Pluto usually does go for the structures that are we live under, right? But they haven't been in integrity. So with Pluto and Capricorn, they haven't been in integrity for a long time. And in Capricorn, so every time he changes the sign, it's like, okay, here's another chance to correct the things that you're causing that aren't benefiting or life affirming for all, right? Well, they never did that. They never did that in Capricorn. So that last 29 degrees showed us specifically where Pluto's looking at right now when he goes into zero Aquarius. But the thing is, he's only going to be in zero Aquarius until June 11th. Then he goes back to 29. So there'll be more information uncovered every time he goes back and goes back in. But if we're paying attention when he does do that, because this is let me see. Okay, so June 11th he goes back 29, and I think he goes back to 28, maybe the end of 27 till January 24th, 2024. So that whole time, all these things are going to be, we're going to be exposed. I'm trying to figure a nice way to say this, but it's the truth. Pluto's about exposing it and showing the the underbelly of things, and how they are not built for life as a human, or any life here. It's just not life affirming. So all the life negating issues will be coming up. Now, he once he goes into back into zero in January 2024, he will stay in Aquarius for 9 months. So he will get a couple of degrees ahead, but then he'll go back to 29 again. And finally, November 2024, he will go forward. So this is going to
Isn't
expose.
that election day, November 2024?
It's about there. I think it's November 18th is the exact date. But yeah, you're going to see like all of this, what we've been seeing every election for 20 years. It's just going to, but this is kind of like the finalizing of all of that unhealthy, the unhealthy way all of the aspects we live under are going to be exposed. And Aquarius is all about freedom. And Aquarians, and there's many people out there now, we all have Aquarius in our chart somewhere, but there's many people out there now that are creating actual viable solutions for our structures that are falling apart. So while they're falling apart, there is structures and safety there that's going to catch us. We're not just going to get wiped out, so
It,
go
it's
ahead.
all in our benefit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And it's really going to be cool to watch. Of course, by now we're all kind of tired of seeing this day in day out on how much we've been duped, and once that really does occur, people are going to be really upset. So but there's people like us who are awake to help calm that down, to keep the energy at vibing at a higher vibration for all to be safe and held and cared for. Um, but the next 2 years are going to be shocking, and we're going to learn a lot of things that we thought we knew it all because of all the rhetoric that goes on day in and day out. But we're going to hear so much stuff we didn't even know on every level. So It's gonna be like, "Ooh."
I think it's a blessing that it's going to be dipping in and out. I think that if we just went full force into
Yeah.
Aquarius, it would be really hard to make the adjustments and it would be so much of a struggle. I think that the way that it's going in and out, and I
Mhm.
just think it's a blessing. I really do. And
Mhm.
it almost is, it works in our favor for
Yeah.
sure. It's almost like, you know, in one aspect they'll say, oh well, that's over, but it's not quite over, and
Mhm.
there's still more blessings. I'm just looking forward to the higher vibrational, was it fourth density or something, that
Mhm.
the frequency and telepathy and all of these things coming on board. I just feel that the spiritual awakening in all of humans
Mm.
is just really expanding, and
Mhm.
we see um, you know story after story of people's loved ones, waking up and asking questions, and, revealing that they've all along believed in, reincarnation or whatever it is
Mhm.
that that we didn't think they believed in. Um, yeah, I think it's beautiful. I
Yeah,
think it's really beautiful.
I agree with you, and that's going to be a big part of what comes up this next 2 years. A lot of people are waking up because the vibration on Earth is higher and finer than it was just last year. And every time the sun, shoots off some solar flares, that brings clearing energy to us. But as it's clearing, it's also upgrading our DNA, right? It's upgrading us every time. And it's really important. It's going to be hard to be patient. That I'm an impatient person. I want us all free already. Let's just do this. Especially all of us here. We all know how this feels all the time. It's this beautiful feeling. Everybody should live here. You know, and those people though have been uh, lied to for so many years that they're waking up, and it does take a little bit, but we're going to see a mass awakening. I agree, and it's all in divine timing. This is the universe saying when Pluto is in Aquarius, or in and out, in and out. So that's the creator of all that is for sure.
Yeah. So Cupid soul is saying, yes, learning patience even under
Yeah,
difficult circumstances.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Lauren says, I can feel the upgrade and it's so exciting to me. That's what
Mhm,
I do. I do too, you guys.
mhm, mhm.
I it's really beautiful. It's really
Yes.
beautiful. And when just to the it's how can I put it? Just speaking to the general public and seeing people in my workplace, in my friends and family, and just seeing the changes and the kindness and the openness that is occurring. I have faith. I have faith in humanity. I have faith in my neighbors and my community. I
Mm,
truly do, because I know it's possible. I know what the potential is.
mhm.
So yeah,
I
really
agree.
beautiful.
It really is. And it's, we should all be very proud of ourselves and give ourselves a hug and each other a hug. This has not been an easy road up until now. And I know you can feel the difference. I can feel the difference. Just each year it gets finer and finer, that vibration. And I, honestly, I really can't wait till we have this harmonious collective in humanity that's feeling all of this.
Amanda
Uh,
Carroll says, I feel it too.
mm,
And High Vibin says, it's a beautiful, serene, and blissful feeling. Yes, bring more hope.
yes.
It brings in more hope and gratitude. Absolutely.
I love
Beautiful.
seeing how everybody's feeling it and they're saying it. And see, this is, and that's another thing. The embarrassment of saying these things is gone. It's like we can speak it freely, and we're so excited about it. So that, it took a minute though. It took a minute, and those of us who have been here and working on it, I know we're at that kind of point where you can take a breath. You can feel relaxed in it. It's really beautiful. It is beautiful.
It is. Thank you very
Mm,
much. So,
yeah.
Val and I would like to answer some questions. I did post it in the chat there that we would be taking some questions. I see Purette, Denise, Sandra, Warrior Girl, Amanda, Cupid Soul, Deb H, Tanya, and
Mm,
Lacey. So, what do you say, Val?
yay.
Are you ready to get started?
Yes, and anybody have any questions about anything as astrological? If I can answer it, I certainly will.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds wonderful. I love that. Um,
Brett. Hi,
uh,
Brett.
Okay. So, Lauren, let me just pop this just because she was responding to what we were saying. I've noticed a big difference at the grocery
Yes.
store. Last year, everyone was so down and sad, and lately, everyone seems to be more upbeat.
Yes.
It's the vibe, it's the frequency, it's the
Yes.
vibration. Hmm.
Yes. Yeah, and really the equinox was that starting point. Now I've been feeling it before the equinox, but that the equinox solidified that even more into like it anchored it for us. And then we had that new moon, and we have all this beautiful energy coming up. Yes, there's going to be challenges for the next couple of years, but it is only to show us the things that were held from us, the untruths that weren't that were distorted, so but and that's what I love about it because I feel that everywhere too now. Everywhere I go out, I just see it in people, and people just want to be in peace. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to figure out who's supposed to be ruling. We don't even need rulers. We don't need we don't, you know I mean, we need yeah, we need a government to help with, you know, legislation and on the basic, I think, needs and necessities of people, and our infrastructure needs rebuilt. But all that's going to happen. Like there's so many geniuses thinking of all these new ways to create life on Earth in this higher vibration.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, worry girl.
So, Warrior Girl says, fifth dimensional energy showering down upon us all. How lovely.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
conversation is continuing. Sandra says, thank you, Jean and Val, for looking at her question. Spring new moon has made things feel lighter.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And Tanya says, exactly. I feel the same way. Wow.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
I love it. I love hearing how everybody is starting to get past that stuckness because it did feel like we were stuck in the mud for quite a while. Even though in my heart I knew that I'm in a higher vibration, but looking around me I was like, "Oh my God, when is everyone else going to see this, feel this?" But again, divine timing, right? It's beautiful.
Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And Pierrette says, will I get a break in April with my now situation? So I'm going to check with my pendulum.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Will
yeah.
Pierrette, will Pierrette's come in, break from her current situation? Will this come in April of 2023?
Mm-hmm.
No. Will this come in
Mm.
May of 2023? No. Will this come in June of 2023? So I'm getting June.
Mhm.
So sending you lots of support there, Pierrette.
And we're getting not I'm getting soon too. And I picked a card for you, Perrette, and it says accept heaven's help. You have prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. I think this is also touching upon that you know the answer.
Oh,
And you gotta it's hard. It's hard to break chains or break things, but I think and I think that you're working on it. So I just heard. You're gonna be fine. I think everybody's gonna, and it's really fascinating to watch how people are getting helped out of the stuck feelings or the stuck situations they're in. It really is just like unfolding, and it's gentle. It's not like a harsh, oh, you have to suffer type of thing. You're welcome, Perrette.
Yes, you're welcome.
I do feel it's going to be gentle.
So did you see the show with Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot on my channel and I showed the angel? Oh, you saw it when we were together the other
Yeah,
day. That's
yeah.
right. Okay. That, and if that
Wow.
isn't just telling for all of us, for somebody who needs a little extra to know that your angels are coming to support you. And we saw it. If anybody hasn't seen that, go back to when Scott was on my channel. I think it was last Sunday, and
Sunday.
I showed there's an actual angel that we can see flying down in front of him, and it is no doubt it is phenomenal. It was on the angel was caught was occurred while he was on with Kevin the healing medium. I
Mm,
was just watching it and I happened to catch it and I was able to slow it down. But
mm.
yeah, that's just, I mean, and that was sort of, I mean, I did have a feeling around the equinox, but that happened right around the equinox.
It
Not
did.
that that only happens around the equinox, but for me, I felt like there was so much opening, so much bright
Hmm.
energy right around that time.
And there is, and the energy or the veils, however you want to say it, are thinner, and have been thinner. We all have access to our guides, guardians, angels, elementals, and I always say of the highest vibration of unconditional love. They are right here, waiting for us to ask for help, or use our skills and abilities to help others. It's there. It's easier to access. I should say
Yep.
maybe like that.
Right. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. Know that you're being supported. Know that
Hmm.
this is available to all of us, you
Yeah.
know? And I just want to say thank you everybody for coming. If I didn't see you coming in, I'm sorry
Yeah.
if I missed you. Um, welcome, welcome. And so let's see. Denise
Denise
Hammond would like to
Hammond.
hear from her spirit guides, please. Hi, Denise. Thank you for your question. So, what I'm hearing for you, Denise, is to shoot for the stars.
Mhm.
There is no criteria or no, uh, mm, there's nothing that you need to apply for in order to go for your dreams. It is available to all of us. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter whether you've struggled in the past or you haven't struggled in the past. This is available to all of us. And they're saying to shoot for the stars. And um, they want you to sort of shine your light around your community, to shine this light just similar to, I'm not sure who it was that said that they noticed it in the grocery store, but just
Mhm.
giving a smile or actually just connecting with somebody like eye to eye contact. So many people, I mean, like, you know, we weren't sure about the, you know, the virus and stuff, and we had to, you know, it was just very awkward to try and smile through a
Mhm.
mask, you know. um, but even if you have eye to eye contact and sort of just do the nod or something, they're just showing me for you to shine your light,
Mhm.
that it is available to you. There is no criteria. There is no application. So go ahead, Val. What are you getting?
I was getting that it is. I think I'm feeling that you have a like your big dream, your big wish, and you're wondering if if you're ready, but you are. You're ready. They're like, go for it. This is your time. This is all. And I'm not trying to say like everybody is the same as you, but it really is all of our times to step forward in that big way, that big thing that is in our hearts that we're creating. It is time to do it, and you have all the tools you need. You have all of them, and you can ask for guidance on anything you may feel that you need, but they're saying you have all the tools and it's time, and it's, enjoy it. It's like they're very joyful and excited for you. You know, it's really beautiful.
And don't be concerned if it seems to come a little bit easy to you.
Mhm.
We've all had to struggle so hard in the past, and if we
Mm,
want something that seems a little bit too far out of our reach, go for it. You never know, and things are going to happen. This is a manifestation period, and it takes action on our part and trust that will be supported. Yeah,
that's an excellent point, though, Jean. I think we kind of shy away if things are coming easy, but
that was
they
from them.
yeah. So, but but it really is like these energies are helping us. It is easier, and and we aren't used to that, so it does feel awkward. But just, I mean, your biggest, they've been telling me for months, the biggest wish you have, your heart's biggest preference and desire, put that energy out forward, and it's doors just open.
Yeah. Yeah. Let go
Yeah,
of fear, let go of the outcome. Just
yeah.
practice your belief and your trust in divine guidance. So Denise says, awesome reading. Thank you so much. This has brought a lot of clarity to me. Oh,
Thank you,
you're welcome,
Denise.
Denise.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who's next. We have Sandra. So Sandra, she
Mm-hmm.
has surgery next week. So Sandra, you know that we don't do any medical readings, and we this is for entertainment purposes only, but we can just maybe look at the energy around what I like to do is see what your energy will be after Tuesday, and that kind of will tell me a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
just to give you an energy. So I'm going to ask my guides. And thanks for your question, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, I'm not sure if you're going to be put under, but sometimes the anesthesia is the hardest thing to get over, like the operation was a breeze, but the anesthesia take you a few days to get back to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that you may be apprehensive and concerned. I would like to suggest that you invite your angels and spirit guides, and perhaps the most qualified doctors that are on the other side to assist your doctors and assist the attendants, and everybody who needs to look at your chart, look at your numbers while you're having this procedure done, and ask for them to help guide your doctors and nurses. This will help calm you and give you a sort of like the ability to have a little bit of control over what's happening. And yeah, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Very
That's an
nice.
excellent point, Jean. Even if I'm getting gas or going into the grocery store, especially something as important as surgery, I feel light come out of my heart, and I bless all of it. I bless all the people involved with this who are going to be doing my surgery, from the nurses to the person checking you in. Just send that love, and it really does calm you down. And you ask your guides and your angels, and that they'll be there, and they are there. They're always with you, you know. But you're on a new dawn. I picked a card. It's from the Mermaid deck, and it says the worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you go. And Tuesday is really good astrologically. So it's a good day for surgery on Tuesday.
Wow. Good for you, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, you're welcome. You're very welcome.
I,
All the best to you, and we're sending you out quick, easy recovery energies to you, and all the
absolutely.
best. All the
Yeah.
best. Yeah,
Okay.
wonderful. Um,
Okay.
Warrior Girl says, "I'd love a message." She said for today from Spirit. She did put today later on, but um, just
It's
to
okay.
correct what she was.
Hi, warrior
Love a
girl.
message.
Hi, Kate.
It's okay to take your time and move through energies at your own pace.
Mm,
Um, you may not be on in the same sort of speed as people around you, but it's important for you to listen to your own energy and 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 trust in that it is unique. It is unique to you. Um, They just want you to know that you're loved, you're supported, that they can hear your thoughts, to remind you that they can hear your thoughts, that anything, any prayers, any well wishes, any promises, anything that you would like to share with your loved ones in spirit, they are there and they can hear your thoughts.
yeah.
And they're sending you much love, much love.
I pulled a spirit card for you from the Sage Goddess chakra deck, and it was. I always, when I see your name, warrior girl, I always see this love bubble around you, right? And it is kind of greenish, and this card is like a green in color, and it's called acceptance. And it says acceptance comes in knowing that where you are in this moment is exactly where you need to be. Nothing to change, nothing to fix, nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Your heart chakra is the center of your energetic system. And so your heart and your love are the center of your highest consciousness. Once you center yourself in love and allow it to be the fountain that hydrates your life, you can show others how to move from their love center as well. And I know that's how you are. You very I just get that vibe off of you. And I think that we always think that we need to be doing something more, producing, making something better. I'm not good enough. Just being in our hearts and radiating love is everything. I mean, that's enough, and we don't see that as enough, but it really is enough. You are enough.
Yeah, she's a survivor. That's why she's Warrior Girl,
Mm,
right? We
yeah,
know that you're very, very strong, and that
yeah,
strength sometimes is in the quietness of not comparing yourself to others, or comparing the distance.
yeah.
That takes a lot of strength, and we know that you're very strong there, Warrior
Mhm.
Girl. So thank you very, very much for your question and your responses. Thank you.
That's
Let me see who I have next. So I have Amanda Carroll next. Hi, Amanda. She says, I would love to hear from Sparky. Aussie mix about 4 years ago. Is he with my friend Ernest? I guess is
cool.
Sparky. Oh, is that a human friend or a pet friend?
He's a pet. He's an Australian, an Aussie mix. So he's an Australian Shepherd mix. And I saw him jumping around. He was excited. He was having a good time. That's,
Okay.
and he is with somebody. I'm trying to figure out if it's Ernest. Let's see.
Thanks for clarifying, Val.
No
All right, let's
problem.
see, Sparky. So I'm feeling that he was very much a guard dog, just from a little bit from what Val had described him, that he was a guard dog and he would guard anything that is near and dear to your heart. And your friend Ernest is near and dear to your heart, and he's just saying that I've got this, I've got this. He's almost like an extension of your heart, and he's almost like a stand-in for you and greeting your loved ones as they cross the rainbow bridge for you. And while you're still in this world. Interesting. How
Hmm.
about how about you, Val?
I'm feeling the same thing. He's right there, and he is with a male. I asked my pendulum if it was Ernest, and it said yes. Um, they're hanging out and just radiating like joy. He's very excited, and I know those Australian shepherds are uh, very smart dogs. They are guard dogs, but they protect. Like you were saying, they're very protective. So yeah, he is the
I
sweetest.
love anything that's near and dear to your heart, and that's
Mm,
lovely. That's
yeah.
lovely. That's
Oh,
lovely to have. Like, it's almost like having a guardian angel on the other side, and you were with them in this world, and he's now on the other side being a guardian angel.
mm-hmm.
Sparky is with Ernest. So
Sparky is,
interesting.
yeah, he is an angel, as I just heard. Wow.
Good job. Thank you very much for that question, Amanda.
Thank you,
She
Amanda.
says, we were very psychically connected.
Oh,
Wow,
sweet.
that's true. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
These pets, I don't know if I'll have to tell you at the end of the show if we have time, because I know everybody's waiting for their questions. But yeah, I had an amazing reading I did an amazing reading and connected a woman with her cat, and it just blew my mind. So it's something that I learned that I want to share with everybody. So I'll tell you at the end. So Cupid Soul is here. Hi, Cupid Soul. Thanks for coming. May I have a message from my guides?
Absolutely.
Mhm. Amanda says, awesome.
Oh, white and brown spots. That's what I saw, Amanda. I saw a white and brown spot. Did he have blue eyes, Amanda?
So, Cupid Soul, I'm seeing something being absorbed, almost like if
Mm,
you were to be doing like dyeing tie dye, and you put the bottom of the t-shirt in, and you could see the dye coming up through the t-shirt, almost absorbing. So I see something being absorbed, and I just wanted to share that because that's highly unusual. I'm not sure if that means anything to you, but let me just continue. Mm. I feel as though these are your energies that are coming in. These are frequencies, energies, sort of like your
mm,
the changing in your frequency, for lack of a better term, just your vibration, your energy, that you're absorbing a higher frequency. I feel as though you're absorbing information from Gaia, not information, but just a certain vibration. There's a certain vibration that you're absorbing, um, and it doesn't seem, it seems like it maybe has just started, maybe 25 or 30%. Interesting.
yeah, I got that she is in an awakening. I want to say this. You are awakening. We all are, that we're coming online with more of our, uh, we're remembering is what it is. Every time I say we're receiving new skills and abilities, they always correct me and say, "No, you're remembering. You always knew how to do this." And I do see like astral travel, or I don't. It seems like you're exploring and experimenting with different paths, different modalities of magical psychic energies. Is- Do you feel?
So, what type of path?
Ah,
I think a private practice, meaning your own dedication on a daily basis to help build that energy and connect to your divine spark inside. This will generate that energy. And I feel as though it will enrich your life and you'll be able to receive synchronicities and messages just a little bit easier, and it'll be enchanting for you. This is what I see in the near future. How about you, Val? Anything?
I was thinking, I think you have the ability, psychic abilities, to guide people when they ask you questions, and also some sort of healing, or an idea. Again, I think you're just starting out, so and it's hard. It's so hard to label us, and it's so hard to put this in a box and make it all cohesive, right? But we have so many skills and abilities that we're using them, and it's more like mystical. That makes sense. Mystic, or mystic. What's another word for mysticism? It's it's spiritual, definitely. I see you up here put spiritual, but it's you have this knowledge, or you're remembering all this, or you've probably been working on it for a while, and it's all kind of coming together. But we want to label it, and I think that's where we get stuck, because we don't know what to call ourselves. But I don't know how to make that into a what do I do with that for my life? M- Probably
Hmm.
more like Jean said. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Jean?
Um, I'm not sure. Where did she say for her life? But
Or
no, I think it's more of a it's the next. Oh, here she is. Okay, she says, I can't express enough the amount of gratitude for this guidance. I've been confused. I feel I am psychic. I have premonitions. I feel energy. It's difficult to discern
Mhm.
sometimes. That's because we don't always fit in a box,
Mm.
like
Right,
Val was saying.
right.
She wants to fulfill her purpose and help others. This is your star seed sort of
Mhm.
awakening, bringing you to this desire. It's your soul's desire to help. It's your soul's desire to connect the spiritual world to
Yeah.
this world. And this is what we're all feeling, the urge to do this. So
Mhm.
that's wonderful, Cupid Soul. I would
Yeah.
definitely take a psychic class and mediumship class.
Mhm.
Even a tarot card class and any type of class where it would be a study to get to know the energy, even if it's a Reiki class. Reiki is also very good to kind of get in tune with the energy. Even though you have premonitions and you have abilities, it's a way for you to sort of hone in the process of how to connect to the energies and to discern the different energies. Um, yeah.
Absolutely. And there's so many resources available online. It just, play around. I think you're already doing this, though. That you're playing around and you're seeing uh how does this work in your world? And it's hard because we think we should just, oh, let me just focus in on the psychic abilities. But they're also intertwined and interconnected.
So Lauren says, I love hearing Valerie say mystical. I keep calling that that's what I keep calling this change. Yeah, it is. It is. That's very it's a general term that we don't have to fit in a box. And
Yeah.
Cupid Soul says, okay, we'll do. Yes, I need to clear my own energy first. We'll schedule a Reiki class. Excellent.
Mhm.
Very good.
Yeah. It's all gonna unfold next couple years. We're all gonna have better understanding and footing on what we are doing here.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was very exciting. Very
Thank
exciting.
you.
So just to let everybody know, I have Deb H, and I have Tanya, and I have Lacey, and I have Fern. We should be up to. We'll see how far we go on that one. Oops, I forgot to star it. I mean, I forgot to. Yay, Deb H. Thanks for
Aw,
coming. Thanks for your question.
yeah.
A message from her mother, Peggy. She passed in 1984. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That was early. That was
Mm.
early, Deb H. Sorry to hear that. Peggy. Thanks, Deb H. She's like, I'm here.
So cool. Okay.
Kate, are you a moderator? Because you can put some information in there if you want somebody to contact you. Yeah, it looks like you're a moderator. Oh, and Deb is not. Let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, she was only 41, her mom.
Wow.
Sorry, Deb.
That is young. Wow, Deb.
Mm.
She is greeting you with a really big hug and lots of love. And she is just so proud of you. She's letting you know that she hasn't left your side. Just because she passed away in the physical, her energy has always been with you. And she has seen what you've been through, the challenges in your life and the triumphs in your life. And she is helping you. Oh, she is helping you with your tarot. She is
Mm-hmm.
helping others. She's helping you with your wisdom, with your accessing and believing and confidence in yourself. She is reassuring you. She is helping to reassure you. She is lining things up for you. How beautiful is that? Wow.
She
She
really
wants to,
is.
she's very supportive of this, and she is very pleased that you are able to connect with your spiritual guides, angels, and advisors. And she's saying she's the one here. She stays
Mm-hmm.
here while you go over and grab the messages and get the wisdom and receive the information. She stays here in your heart and grounds with you. And she reaffirms that confirmation or that confidence is what she's saying. Self confidence and what we need. There's some sort of a trust that you feel in here, and she's saying that's her. Some sort of a trust and a knowing, almost like when you hear it or when you see it, you have that knowing. And she's saying that's part of her sort of like supporting you. That's really lovely. Interesting. How about
Mm-hmm.
you, Val?
I saw her come in like very angelic looking and very proud. That that look of, like your mom looks. I almost want to cry. And she said you're an earth angel. You're helping others here, and that's a beauty. She's just so really proud of you, really. Just, and she's always with you, like Jean said. And you're choking me out. This is a beautiful image,
Lots of love.
hmm sweetie.
Okay. Well, thanks. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
She's just said that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I that feeling that you get in here is yeah, it's part of her helping you out with your, confidence and reassurance and stuff. She doesn't she says you have what it takes to go over. She says she just needs to stay here and help you believe in you and help you like the reassurance and the confidence that you need. That's what you feel in here is her. That's lovely. What a beautiful message.
Yeah.
Wow. Very
Sweet.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Well, thank you, Deb H, for your question, and we're sending you lots of love. Oh, okay, so we have Tanya. Tanya says, open to any suggestions or information. Let me see. Tanya also said, okay, so she has a little more of a detailed question here. Should I move to another state? I feel like I should, but it doesn't like things are falling into place. So let's see if we can find out. A little more detail is easier for us to check in.
And Tanya, on the moving thing, like this is our like think of right now as the seeds are just were planted, right? And they haven't yet germinated. And that's how kind of many of us are here. It's really not time to jump. Take your time. Like the economy, a lot of things will be much better in a year, 2 years. So right now is a good time to build that vision and do the steps to make it happen. It's the first thing I got. I just saw you that like just the seed has just been planted. So let feed it, fertilize it. That's the word. Build it. Sorry. That's
No,
okay.
don't be sorry. I'm going, that's exactly what I was getting. Build on that. Build on that.
Mhm,
Make it
mhm,
happen. Start the plan. Write it down. Write down the things you have to do in order to do it. Write down the things that you need to take care of before you do it, and start cleaning out the closets
mhm.
and things like this. Like there's so many details, and they want you to just
Yes.
prepare. And when it's time to take action, you'll know. But
Yes.
now's the time to prepare and build that nest of a dream,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yeah. Because we don't even realize all the stuff we have hanging out around us. We have been slowly last couple years removing a lot of the old baggage, but there's still, we still have remnants. We still have stuff that needs to be organized and cleaned off and re-examined.
Tanya said she felt all of this and needed to trust herself more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, Tanya, that you
Yeah.
recognize the inspiration. And
Mhm.
she says, yes, she agrees. Yeah, very good. Very good. And yeah, just to prepare yourself to be ready for when the opportunity comes, because you don't want to make a rash decision and not be prepared.
Right.
So yeah, work on it and build it. And I think
Mhm.
that Val knows a little bit more about the energies and the astrological energies that are coming forward. And
Mhm.
so if she says wait, what, 18 months to 2 years,
Mhm. Mhm.
that's the
Build
time
it.
you have.
Yeah,
Hmm.
build it, and you will know. You will feel when it's time. Okay, but it's not only you are getting your ducks in a row. It's the outside world too. Right now, there's a lot of problems. Rent prices, home prices are a little high. That's going to come down. Things are going to level out more as fair, more fair for all, not just some.
You're welcome, Tanya. That was
Thank you.
very good advice, Val. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. I tell you, it's it's really great. And Val, you do
Mhm.
private readings, is that right?
Yeah, I do
And
intuitive.
how do they get in touch with you if they'd like to have their chart read?
Here, I could put my email in there. What do you think?
Well, actually, you can just tell it because I think I do have your email
Oh,
down
okay.
here. I have I have your PayPal link. I have
Mm,
your
thanks.
connection to your channel, but I don't have your email. Sorry. Do you want to
It's
just
okay. It's
Yeah, you can
it's
put it in there if you want.
Love UCU 11, and I do intuitive astrology readings based on your natal chart, but the current planets in the sky when we meet. So it gives you like that snapshot of the next couple of months for you. It may be
Okay.
longer. It just depends on what they show me. All right.
So if somebody would have already had a reading with you, how long would you say is a good time to wait to get another reading, like me.
Ah,
Because
you're ready, yeah, because this is all new energy. So yeah, anybody who's had a reading with me since this equinox and this next year and a half, 2 years are very uh, they're not as clear as we would all like, right? And the energy we're feeling through it while things are being restructured and coming apart around us. But at the same time, again, not to put fear in, but there's structures in place to replace those old structures. So right now is really good for everybody to get a reading, give you an idea on what's best to focus on based on your natal chart. And my readings take about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we do them live, we do them together on Zoom, and I send you the recording. So yeah, thank
and
you.
Dream Detective Kate is saying, and Valerie does angels and guides names too. Wow.
Ah, that's right, I do. It's like uh, Kate and I do a angel show on Friday nights. We've been doing it, and all this, it's just like we are getting so much information. It's so beautiful. That's why I was saying to everybody here, your abilities are coming back online. You're remembering these abilities because think about it. In the higher dimensions, i- the higher dimensions, we are telepathic. We're all psychic. We're all psychic here. It's just that we had a lot of that has been shut down on us, and we're just remembering.
Well, that's a beautiful concept, Val. I love that. That we
Yeah.
are already, uh, connected and psychically aware and
Mm,
telepathic. It's just that we have to remove the programming and the
mm,
what was taught. And wow, the
yeah.
habits that we. Who was it that said that a child the first 7 years is all programming? I think it was some Braden. Who was his name?
Yeah.
Doc, Greg
Braden.
Braden, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
Greg Braden.
A
Mhm.
lot of psychologists, and that's true. And that I just watched a video the other day that said, I don't know if anyone here has had that negative voice in their head. Mine was very critical, and mine went on for years and years and years. And I was watching this video the other day that said that voice isn't you. That is what you were told between birth and seven, and it's a recorder, and it's just
Wow.
kept repeating. And we have to like break those cycles, right, and heal ourselves.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Fern.
Hi, hi, everybody. I have
Mm,
anybody that's come in. We haven't seen you come in. We just want to say welcome. Thanks for coming. And Fern said, I felt a pitch at the back of my head last night, sort of like a tone, right? Is that what
mhm.
she means? And I would like to ask spirit guides what that was.
Did you feel a pinch or did you hear
Oh, I'm
a
sorry. Does that say
pitch?
pinch? I'm not wearing my glasses.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to make sure.
She's saying I felt a pinch. She did.
Okay.
I don't know what
Wow.
I'm talking about, a pitch.
I used to
Sorry.
sometimes I feel my pillow moving underneath me, and then I'm like,
A
let's
pinch at the back of my
fix
head
this
last night. I think you're right, Val. So sorry, Fern.
pinch.
Thank
Pinch.
you.
How did you feel when you felt the pinch? Uh were you afraid or were you not feel? Okay.
I think it takes another minute. I think she's
Yeah.
coming. Oh, no, she's here. Oh, okay.
Feel.
Um,
Felt a pinch.
no, okay. Just takes another minute. So just let us know how you felt, how it made you feel when when it
Mm,
occurred. Were you uh, surprised? Were you fearful? Were you reassured? Like, how did the
mm.
uh, no fear, she said.
Okay. Yeah, so I felt like you were getting s- a confirmation. So I just heard from one of your guides. So if you can remember what you were thinking about or what you were doing at that time, there was something. Uh, And see, these things are going to happen more often. Like we're going to see our guides, our angels, feel them around us, and uh, I always feel something on the back of my head too, certain
Mm,
nights, and it's
that's
usually so
it
pure.
was them kissing you.
Aw,
Somebody was
aw,
leaning over and kissing you, and the kiss made the pinch. That's what they're saying.
aw.
That's what there's somebody came down and kissed you on your head. Um, and Val is right that we're going to start feeling this and sensing this, and it's important to know that we are all in control of, to the
Mm,
degree, if we're open and welcoming, and not fearful. If we don't, if we are a little bit spooked by it, and we want them to step back for just just for a while, temporarily, until we can get back up to speed. Whatever it is, sort of comfortable for you, is okay for you to
mhm.
ask them.
Yes.
So in this instance, Fern was open to it, and she knew that she didn't feel any fear, but she was just curious as to what it was. And this is really very beautiful, because trust yourself, trust your gut, and the feeling you get at the moment that it happens. That's very, very telling. Yeah,
And she
very
said
nice.
she had called on Metatron. Wow.
Oh,
Metatron giving you a kiss, maybe. That's cool. 'Cause you
very
definitely would
nice.
feel his kiss, He that is
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah,
Wow.
very nice. Well,
Beautiful.
thank you. And
Mm.
was there anything else for Fern? Did
No,
Val?
I got that she's on the right path, and I got that she was having communication with one of her guides or somebody, and that was uh, to continue that, and you'll get uh, assistance and confirmation.
Very nice. Very
Mm.
nice. So, Lacey, are you still here? If you're here, just say hello and you'll be next. So, I have Jillian. Hi, Jillian. She would like a
Excellent.
message from her dad, Patty.
Oh, I love that name.
I know.
Yeah. See, Pat.
Wow, Patty Mooney. I'm
Hmm.
not sure if that's your married name, but that's
Yeah.
yeah, beautiful.
Cool. He's a sweetie.
He is sending you lots of love.
Hmm.
He's sort of like, you know how you do cheers with glasses? He's saying
Hmm.
cheers. He's saying cheers to you. All
Yeah.
is well. He's he's having he's enjoying he's showing me a bike ride. Who's on a bike ride over hills, bumps and hills? He's showing me a bike, and I'm not sure if this is you. And he's showing me like little rocks on the path that you like if you would go over, you would go bump bump down the over the rock. I'm not sure if you do biking outside, or why he's showing me this. And if it's not literally, it may be metaphorically that you're on the path, and that just to watch out for the bumps. You know,
Mm.
mhm. He's showing me this. So, Patty, what is your message for Jillian? He's whispering in your ear. He's saying, "Remember what we taught you.
Mm.
Remember the love that's in your heart, and the magic. Remember, the magic is in your family, in
Mm.
your heritage." He's saying, trust the spirits, trust that, trust in magic. He must have been very magical.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to let his energy go. And Val, how did you make out?
I saw him like at this it's a beautiful outdoor space, like a little pond. It's not tiny, but there's a bench there. There's kind of a willow tree there, and I mean, you know, when you look in the sunlight at a pond and the the light sprinkles, I mean, they're just everywhere. So it's really magical looking. And he's just like really happy sitting on this bench and looking out there, appreciating the magic. And that's what he's saying. Appreciate every the magic in every moment. Really, it was really just he didn't say anything for the longest time, and then just in awe
Wow.
of the beauty.
So
Really cool.
Jillian, let us know if that makes sense to you. I'm not
Mhm,
sure. I haven't seen her.
mhm. That is cool. It was a beautiful scene.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. So I haven't seen Lacey and I didn't hear back from Jillian.
Mhm,
Um, but thank you for your question, Jillian. Hopefully you'll come back and watch it later.
mhm.
So we have Linda De Gonzalez. Hi, Linda. She would like a message
Ah,
from her spirit guides. Thank you very
absolutely.
much. Oh, Val.
Mhm. What?
They want you to take care of yourself. They want you to um,
Mhm,
not go so long without eating. It's almost like um,
mhm,
it's sporadic, and they want you just to keep a little bit on a regular schedule so that you don't forget, even if it's only twice a day. Um, I think they just want you to keep something a little more consistent in your intake, which is very unusual for me. I don't usually bring anything like this. But just make sure your water, just keep your nutrition and your intake, healthy and on a routine.
mhm,
They're saying routine is a little bit better for you.
mhm.
Like, don't wait until you're famished. For some reason, I'm sorry, Linda. I don't. You didn't even ask me this question, but this is what's coming up. Just don't wait so long in between. It helps to, keep your energy sort of level there. But I don't see her either. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh my gosh, you're kidding, Linda.
Uh,
I've been really bad about eating lately. I'm so sorry. You asked me for a message from your spirit guides, and they really wanted that message to come through. And I really never ever go there, but this is what they're saying.
mhm. I got they are so honored by you because you are
Oh,
in your you're in your truth. You're like divinely inspired by your truth and sharing that with others. And but I was wondering what they were trying to say. Maybe it is like you would even be more connected eating. I wasn't getting to eating until Jean said that. So what I'm seeing is that the more you care for yourself, the more that information will come into you, and you have something you're doing, or as your being is being the truth and spreading that out. I'm not sure where. I'm trying to figure that out. Even if it's just to the people that you know and love, you they they can trust you because you are honorable. I keep getting that word, honorable. I hope that helps. But you would even get more messages if you were eating more better that came after.
I think so too. They want you to take care of your human because
Yeah.
you know that your spiritual essence is coming on strong, but we need
Yeah.
to take care of the vessel. And in order for us to do our spiritual work. And they're just letting you know that your sporadic eating, I think it has to do with some sort of levels going up and down that causes, maybe a little bit of fog or something. Whereas if you had a steadier energy in your vessel, then the spiritual
Right.
sense would be more even as well. I
Mhm.
hope that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
All right, good for you. So let me tell my that's that we are done with the questions. Thank you very much, everybody. And I just wanted to
Mhm.
share a little bit about they want me to tell you about the cat that I read, and then if you want, uh, yeah, okay. So the cat, her name was PJ, and when she first came through, her mother, the woman who lost her, she said she passed like 10 years ago, but she was her favorite cat and always asks about her. And the cat said that they showed me the cat walking right through me, and the cat had his tail straight up in the air, straight up right behind him. And I'm like, what are you showing me? What is this? And he's saying that he's all, or she, the PJ always kind of balanced on things, always was like on the back of the sofa, always like was kind of, and all cats kind of do that. But this was like really excessive, constantly trying to jump on things and balance things and just really excessive. That's what she did constantly, was trying to keep her balance and trying to steady herself. And so I asked the cat, I said, why do you keep showing me this? Are you balancing all the time? And she said something about attraction. And I'm like, what is that? Something attraction, something attraction. So finally, somebody in the chat said law of attraction. And I said, yes, that's what she's saying. So a cat is telling me law of attraction, that she was generating the energy of balance and
Wow.
practicing balance so that the law of attraction would come in and help the mother with her balance, with the household, with the balance in the household, the balance in their lives. And the
Mhm.
cat was constantly doing this because they were generating the law of attraction. Isn't that
Wow.
amazing?
It is amazing. And cats are all energy. So when they purr, that's what they're doing. They're trying to uh, what's that called when you're trying to keep the energy. The words left me. Cats are very magical, and they do help each household there. And what I got for you, Linda, and I got something for Linda, but she said she's not very hungry. It was like have like fruit, like even if it's just blueberries every half hour, a couple of blueberries, nothing major. I
Yeah,
have the
some
same
nuts.
problem. Yeah,
Hmm.
nuts.
Yeah, it can be a small quantity, but high
Mhm.
in nutrition, you know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Harmonize the energy. The cats harmonize the energy. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it's really cool. And that's the thing, all
Wow.
of our animals do that. All of them. They have they're from the angelic realm. And they do have their own magic, right? They're just so cool.
Miss Mim says cats are modulating the energy.
Mm, thank you. Nice. I like that word.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow. She says, okay, grocery shopping today, I guess. Linda D. Gonzalez. Aw, yeah. And, even just like a boiled or a hard boiled egg, just, you don't have to eat a lot. It's
Right.
just, something to keep up your
Yeah.
sustenance, I guess.
Yeah.
And we do tend to forget. And
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and it's hard to try and eat when you're not hungry, but that's why they want you just to keep on a routine and just to have something because it's the time. Just for you. That's what they're saying. I wouldn't recommend that for everybody. It's not everybody. It's just that's what they're saying for you. So,
Yeah. And
mhm.
it's really a good way to eat is to graze throughout the day, like some fruit, some nuts, like you said. So something high nutrition at least every hour or two. It's good for all of us to do that, especially with the intensity of the energies that are coming to us. It takes a lot, and we get, it's kind of like an electrical socket. You get uh, shorted out feeling almost. the more water you drink, that keeps that smooth and flowing. The electrical, our cells are electrical, and the water
The
keeps
current,
that the
yeah.
current.
Mhm,
Thank you. In
mhm.
my head, I can't work. I can't.
'Cause you're connected to spirit, that's why we can't think of these. We are very intelligent beings, and we know we have a very wide vocabulary, but
Thank you.
when we connect to spirit, they have all of that step aside so that they can come in and use
Mm,
our words. So it's hard for us to go
mm.
back over here and find our
Yeah,
words.
where's my words? Yeah, I did see Zoe wanted to ask if she would have a home by summer,
Sure,
and
where is that? I'm
and
sorry.
she I
Did I
up
not
here a little. It's okay. It was just a little while ago. It wasn't very long.
if you can just tell me the time, I'll go to the time.
Sure. Let me see. Here it is. It's 4:07. Well, I
I'm
move
at
in.
407. Okay, here
Ah,
she is. There she is. Okay, I
yeah.
see it. I was right there the whole time. All
I
right. Thanks, Zoe, for asking your question. Will I move into a
yeah.
house by a house? So it doesn't matter if it's rent or buy, right? It's just move into a house,
Mm,
not unless you know. Do you know?
I think either would
Buy
be good with her. Either of them. I know she wants to buy eventually, but I know she would prefer a bigger space.
for Zoe Gonzalez. It will she be moving into a house by the end of 2023? That says no. Will she be moving into a house by June of 2024? So that says yes. Will she be
Mm,
moving into a house by March 2024? No. Will she be moving into a house by April 2024? So it looks like between April and June of next year. So you have a year to start packing and cleaning out those
mhm,
closets. I'm telling
mm,
you, I the I haven't moved in a long time, but the last time I did move, I had like shock, just
yeah,
shock and all at how many boxes and
yeah.
how many containers that I had to put my stuff in. I thought, never again. I'm going to
Well,
start doing cleaning out every 5 years, no matter if I'm moving or not. It's shocking. So,
it is, and we accumulate stuff that we really need to let go because that's part of the reason why our energies are blocked. Same, and I'm not trying to judge anyone here, but keeping your house clean and organized so the energy can flow in easier to you into your space. But yeah, I have stuff. We're redoing my laundry room right now, and I can't tell you how much stuff I threw away. It's like, oh my gosh, it was such a mess, and it isn't that big, you know. But yeah, I see Zoe working diligently towards her goal. Just keep working at it. You're gonna get there. She's very talented too. Her skills and abilities are coming in, and she's been taking classes and doing stuff like that. So we're all getting that. There's indicators. It's time, but a lot of us don't know where to go or what to call it, or you know it's all gonna come, it's all gonna be revealed.
how wonderful. Good for you, Zoe. That's really, really
Mm,
great. And a year
mm,
goes by in no time, believe it or not. So, save up
mm.
your pennies and start making plans and figure out where you want to put the dishes. Do you like them near the dishwasher or near the table? Which one do you like?
Oh,
Start
and,
making plans.
and Kate, you didn't see it because I just posted it right as about we were going to go live to my channel, so that's why it didn't give the notification like it usually does. This is all new. We're experimenting.
I know, I know. I think it's lovely. It's easy. We can see everybody's comments. I think it's really,
Yeah,
really great. If you want to, comment
yeah,
together, you can all join on one channel. But
yeah.
I think it's lovely. I think it's really nice. Well,
It
thank you
re-
for your question, Zoe. And Val, is there anything that you would like to share with us before we go?
I would say to keep that like image in mind. You just planted seeds. You are just planting seeds right now, and they're germinating. and you want to fertilize them and you want to feed it and you want to, constantly. We don't want to be overly protective of our seeds, but we want to check on them regularly because this next year and a half, 2 years is giving us that direction, showing us that direction that we're all individually being led to. And as long as we can hear what our guides and angels and guardians are saying to us and understand what is in our heart, and this is important. Only follow your heart. Only do your big wish, your big dream. Don't hold on for somebody else's dream. That's not going to work. So we have to kind of create our way because this is all new energy. We have never been here before. We are the forerunners, right? The forerunners of this energy. And
Absolutely.
it's going to be a different world. It's not going to be uh, all these nefarious structures that weren't about the people. This is about the people standing up for the people.
Absolutely. And, it seems selfish, but it really does help to raise our vibration, and
Mm,
that will help others.
yeah.
And it's that, put the mask on when it's when you're taking a flight on the airplane and they say, put your oxygen mask on so that you can help
Mm,
the person beside you.
mm.
It's really important for us to be prepared and, or, just prepared, I think.
Yeah, because that's another construct we were brought up with was that, oh, don't focus on yourself, focus on everyone else around you, and it feels awkward to a lot of us to say, oh, this is about me. I can focus on me, but what Jean said is so true. You have to put all your energy into you and be connected to your heart, have your mind and heart and all your energy fields flowing to be able to, again, put your oxygen mask on first, then you can help others. And that's really how it was always meant to be, but we didn't grow up under those rules. So
Yeah.
that's why I say when it's different, that's what's different. And it might feel like, oh, this is uncomfortable because I shouldn't be thinking about myself. I should be thinking about everybody else. But not that you don't think about others. I'm not saying that, but you're working on your towards your dream and your goals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm. Mhm.
Absolutely. Well,
Thanks,
everybody,
Miss
thank
Lynn.
you very much for being here. And Val, thank
Mhm.
you very much for being here. And I love reading together. I love that you gave us the update on the astrology. And I know you've been on a lot of other shows and you've given the astrology update. That's kind of why I wanted to maybe just keep that a little short this time and do a
Mhm.
little bit more readings. It's
Yeah.
really very beautiful to read together, to connect together. And I thank you very much for coming on. Would love for you to come back if you have
Yeah.
time. I know you're very much in demand these days. People want you to come back.
Well, thank you. I would love to come back on, and I would love to have you on my channel too. Please.
Aha. There you
Yeah.
go. I would love that. I would love that. Well, thank you. And Kate says, I love you both. We love you right back, Kate. Thank
Aw,
you very
love you,
much.
Kate.
And thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon. Take
Yeah.
care.
Thank
Bye bye.